Minister, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the authorities of Warsaw, I'd like to welcome all the participants in the conference, and I'd like to stress that this conference, just like the last year's conference, is a very important event for our city, for our business life. We host representatives of business, of finance, who associate their business plans with the capital of Warsaw, Poland, and want to continue the ventures they started before. And your success contributes to growth of the city of Warsaw as a business center. So I'd like to say that apart from all the private investments that you can discern, and the ones that were financed from our budgets or our companies, I don't know if you're aware that over the past 5 years, the city invested 17 billion zlotys. That's a huge amount, and if we add investments from the central budget, we'll come up with nearly 30 billion zlotys. So Warsaw has never had such potential, has never made such steps over the past 20 years. So we want to support the development of this region, and development of the financial markets is one of the pillars. It will contribute to the development of the city itself and to the fact that it will attract specialist experts in the respective areas. It will also entail well-paid jobs and will contribute to increase well-being of the local community and our capital base resulting from personal or corporate income tax. So we wish everybody all the best, and we are very happy to have such specialists in Warsaw. All this gives us an opportunity to create new possibilities for stimulating the economic growth, both in the national scale and in the local scale. So strengthening the position of Warsaw as the capital center is very important for us. Well, and at the time of joining the European Union, the Warsaw stock financial market, because it became part of the uniform market, we managed to reduce the organizational cost. We took advantage of the synergies. Warsaw is a very open city. It's open to students, to new qualified personnel. It has huge development potential, and it has the right infrastructure, logistic, and office support infrastructure. When you look at French reports, you will read that it's the second after Paris, and if you look at the English reports, we'll read that it's the second after London, place for creative development of new space, especially in terms of offices. Obviously, we maintain close cooperation with former Eastern Bloc countries. We are a link between in the business context between East and West. Warsaw satisfies all the conditions to strengthen its position, because that's a place where we have the teaching facilities, law, administration universities, but also we have all kinds of institutions which started the work in the region from Warsaw, whether it was the World Bank or European Bank for Restructuring and Development. They've all gained the experience first in the Warsaw market. Not through the stock exchange, but the Warsaw sold the shares of the Warsaw Heating Municipality, which was one of the biggest companies owned by the city, and it was the biggest local government heating sector company. Looking at the size of the company, it was the biggest sales transaction of a heating distributor, the biggest privatization of a municipal company. And a huge stake was purchased by the French concern Dacia. The company undertook that it will invest 7 billion zlotys in the next few years, and there are no reasons why this investment is not financed on the local market and contribute to its development. Also, Warsaw can boast with its share or contribution to the development of the bond market. We've issued securities in the public market in euros and in zlotys. We've placed bonds worth 2 billion zlotys recently, and we become the most active local government unit in the Polish market. The Warsaw bonds account for nearly 90% of this market, and thanks to this activity, we have access to a huge range of investors and the secondary market as well. In these difficult times, we enjoy huge credibility. We have high ratings. The ratings granted by Moody's Investors Services and Fitch Ratings are the biggest, and they correspond to the rating levels granted to the sovereign rating granted to Poland. And to end with, I'd like to say a few words about how the financial sector can supplement the funds from the EU. So far, Warsaw has raised for its investments significant amounts from the European funds in per capita terms and in total terms, 5,000 per capita and 8 billion zlotys when we look at the whole budget of a city and our companies. And obviously, we don't know how the budget will look in the future. We hope that the EU budget will look. We hope that the government will do a good job in negotiating it. But we hope that it will play a major role in financing the municipal investments. The municipal market and the municipal companies will look for financing inter alia on the stock exchange market. And there will be also projects in the private-public partnership format. And we will be also have very special feeling on the 8th of June before Euro 2012. It's a special event. We've been preparing for it for the past few years. When in April 2007, the announcement was made that the Euro 2012 will be held in Poland, we thought that it's ages away, but now it's only a few days left. So it's a huge challenge of big importance in terms of organization and finances. So before 2007, we tried to have Euro here, and we also have the EU budget perspective covering the same period, starting from 2007 to 2012. And it kind of coincides with the construction of the execution of some projects like the underground. And I think that the domestic capital market has also played an important role. It helped the city to finance a number of projects associated with this event. And we sometimes can't appreciate these things, whether we like football or not. This was a huge momentum. It was a huge impulse for us. I'm sure that we wouldn't have the railway between the airport and Warsaw Central Station opened on the 1st of June if it were not for UEFA putting the pressure on us. So that was one of the projects, and now we know that there will be better connections, and that's also attributable to the efforts made by the city and by the city companies, also with the support of the city. To end with, I'd like to say that Warsaw is strengthening its position as a leader in the capital markets area in this part of Europe. And just like the Prime Minister said at the beginning, it is facilitated by the fact that we have a positive economic growth and the fact that we could speed up a number of investments associated with our membership and with the funds that were available. There will be projects in the new budget perspective that will require our support, and this will apply both to municipal investments and I mean different municipal companies in different cities, but also within the PPP format. I wish you fruitful deliberations, fruitful meetings, and thank you for your attention. Thank you, Ms. Mayor.